Hey there, fellow car enthusiasts. Today, I've got a juicy topic that will make you think twice before splurging on that dream car. Buckle up as we dive into the world of the most expensive cars to maintain and repair that will ruin you. Expensive cars to maintain and repair that will definitely break the bank. Number 8. GMC Sierra. The GMC Sierra 3500 HD is a heavy-duty truck that costs about $13,095 for maintenance and repairs over its first 10 years, according to CarEdge. This is actually $1,138 more than the average for similar heavy-duty trucks. Plus, there's a 37.94% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 16.44% worse than other trucks in its class. A big part of why it's pricey to maintain is the diesel engine. Diesel engines are tough and great for towing, but they need more frequent oil changes and fuel filter swaps than regular gasoline engines, which adds up. If you don't believe us, check out this video.
Customers have reported their vehicle to all of a sudden begin struggling to accelerate while going down the road, or when they're pulling away from a stoplight, there will be a pause after they step on the gas pedal. When the fuel injectors need to be replaced, you're going to be looking at an out-of-pocket expense totaling over $1,200.
The Sierra 3500 HD also has a heavy-duty suspension and braking system to handle big loads, but these parts wear out faster with all that weight, so you'll need to replace things like brake pads, rotors, and suspension parts more often. Also, because the truck is so big and heavy, labor costs for repairs are usually higher since mechanics need more time and effort to work on it. Number 7. Chevrolet Silverado 3500 HD. Next up, we have the Chevrolet Silverado. Over the first 10 years, it'll cost about $14,786 for maintenance and repairs, which is $353 more than the average for similar heavy-duty trucks. Plus, there's a 43.34% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 21.84% worse than other trucks in its segment. So, why does it cost so much to maintain? First off, it's a big truck, so things like oil changes, tire rotations, and suspension work require more time and resources than a smaller vehicle would. I mean, if you have a problem with your shocks, get ready to pay a hefty amount. Let's take a look at these shocks and how much torque they need.
On the other side, start because it's a lock nut, start it first, and then start cranking it down. This goes to 33 foot-pounds of torque, so I'm gonna get my torque wrench and set that up. Remember, it's a 19 millimeter.
The Silverado has a powerful 6.6-liter Duramax diesel engine option. Diesel engines are great for their torque and durability, but they need more frequent oil changes and parts replacements compared to regular gasoline engines. Also, the Silverado 3500 HD is often used for tough jobs like towing and hauling heavy loads, which puts extra strain on its parts, causing them to wear out faster. Number 6. Ford F-450 Super Duty. The Ford F-450 Super Duty is a beast when it comes to capabilities, but it also comes with pretty high maintenance costs. Over the first 10 years, you're looking at about $15,179 for maintenance and repairs, which is $1,146 more than the average for popular heavy-duty trucks. Plus, there's a 44.27% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 22.77% worse than other trucks in its class. Why so pricey? Well, the reason is quite similar to the above-mentioned trucks. F-450 is built for heavy-duty tasks like hauling big loads and towing large trailers. This puts a lot of stress on its parts, causing them to wear out faster. It also has more complex systems and features compared to lighter-duty trucks, which can be more expensive to fix. Also, diesel engines need more frequent oil changes and maintenance. And because the F-450 is so big, parts and labor costs are generally higher than for smaller vehicles. As the truck gets older, the chances of needing major repairs go up too. Number 5. Jaguar F-Pace. The Jaguar F-Pace is a luxury SUV that will cost about $16,103 for maintenance and repairs over its first 10 years. This is $389 more than the average for similar luxury SUVs. Plus, there's a 48.24% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 8.68% worse than other vehicles in its segment. Why are the costs so high? For starters, the F-Pace uses advanced technologies and features that can be expensive to maintain. It has a lot of aluminum in its body, which needs special tools and expertise to repair. The complex suspension systems, like the integral link rear suspension and the F-type inspired double wishbone front suspension, also add to the potential repair costs. The F-Pace comes with advanced electronics, like a 10.2-inch touchscreen infotainment system and a 12.3-inch virtual instrument cluster, which can be pricey to fix if something goes wrong. On top of that, the F-Pace offers unique powertrain options, including high-performance supercharged V6 and V8 engines and a plug-in hybrid variant. These engines require specialized parts and tuning, which can make maintenance and repairs more expensive over time. Number 4. Land Rover Range Rover.
Puking, vomiting, overflowing luxury. There really aren't too many vehicles that are more luxurious than a modern-day Range Rover, especially the top-end
A
range.
Land Rover Range Rover will cost about $18,228 for maintenance and repairs over its first 10 years, which is too often for more than the average for luxury SUVs. There is also a 49.63% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 10.7% worse than other vehicles in its class. The Range Rover is famous for its off-road abilities and luxurious features, but it also has higher than average maintenance costs. Several factors contribute to this. First, the complex design and advanced technology in Range Rovers makes them pricey to maintain. They have sophisticated systems like air suspension, four-wheel drive, and advanced electronics that need specialized expertise and expensive parts. Even routine maintenance tasks like fluid changes or sensor replacements can be more costly than in mainstream vehicles. Number 3. BMW X6M. A BMW X6M will cost about $18,900 for maintenance and repairs over its first 10 years, which is $3,986 more than the average for luxury SUVs. There's also a 54.61% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 15.05% worse than other vehicles in its class. Why so expensive? First, the X6M has a powerful 4.4-liter V8 engine that needs frequent and specialized maintenance, like regular oil changes, spark plug replacements, and other engine services. It also comes with advanced technology and premium materials, making repairs and replacements more costly. The likelihood of major repairs is another big factor. There's a higher chance, 54.61%, of the X6M needing major repairs, like transmission or suspension issues, within the first 10 years, which adds to the overall maintenance costs. On average, you can expect to spend around $1,206 per year on maintenance for a BMW X6M. This includes scheduled maintenance, normal wear and tear, and expected repairs, but doesn't cover any free warranty work. Where you drive and how you drive can also impact these costs, sometimes making them even higher. Number 2. Porsche Cayenne. A Porsche Cayenne will cost about $2,552 for maintenance and repairs over its first 10 years, which is $4,138 more than the average for luxury SUVs. Plus, there's a 60.89% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 21.33% worse than other SUVs in its class. Why is it so pricey? Well, the Cayenne is packed with advanced and sophisticated technology. It has things like Porsche Active Suspension Management, which adjusts to different road conditions automatically, and an 8-speed Tiptronic S transmission, which all need specialized maintenance and repairs that can be way more expensive than simpler parts. Also, there's a higher chance of major repairs. The data shows there's a 60.89% chance the Cayenne will need a major repair in its first 10 years, which is worse than other luxury SUVs. This means you might face unexpected and costly repairs more often than with other vehicles. On top of that, the Cayenne has a pretty intense maintenance schedule. You've got to do regular stuff like oil changes, transmission fluid service, and spark plug replacements. And if you take it to a Porsche dealership for these, it's going to cost more because their labor and parts are usually pricier than at other places. Number 1. Ram 3500.
And repair pal, almost 55% likeliness of having a major catastrophic failure, which means you can
A
expect
Ram 3500 will cost about $25,944 for maintenance and repairs over its first 10 years, which is $11,111 more than the average for popular heavy-duty trucks. Plus, there's a 79.9% chance it'll need a major repair during that time, which is 57.69% worse than other trucks in its class. Why are the costs so high? Well, the Ram 3500 is a heavy-duty, full-size pickup truck made for towing and hauling heavy loads. That puts a lot of stress on its parts, so it needs more frequent maintenance and repairs. It also has bigger and more powerful engines, like the 6.4L V8 and the 6.7L Cummins turbo diesel, which can be pricier to maintain and fix compared to smaller engines in lighter trucks. Because of its towing capacity and off-road capabilities, the Ram 3500 may need specialized maintenance, like replacing suspension parts or changing differential fluid more often. Which of these cars do you think is worth to maintain? Let us know in the comments section below.